Okay guys, it's been about a year since my original Newell Strength rant about why Globo gym sucked, and basically I'm expanding that to why most of the high school weight rooms are not conducive to producing freakish athletes. The reason that made me think of this, I'd actually forgotten about that video, but somebody had just posted something on it, somebody on YouTube, you know, how they really liked it. So I thought I'd reflect and review what's going on the past year at Newell Strength and give this year's version of the rant, because some of the things may have changed. We had to move into a bigger facility about 3 weeks ago. That's within a year of moving into the other one out of the pit, because it was just getting too busy. People are just flocking to the gym, but so I'm highly selective on who I take at the gym, and it helps the system I have set up that I don't need to take anybody. I don't need to take everybody. I take who I want. They got to fit the bill to so when they come in for their trial workout, it's more me interviewing them as opposed to them seeing if they like the gym, But some of the things that may drive the athletes or the alpha males in my gym crazy is not making the team, being overlooked. You might have the sports skills, but you don't have the physical attributes. Being ultra successful in all areas of your life, but not having the health to go with it. It doesn't matter if you have $1 billion if you got to stay in bed all day because you don't have the muscular strength or you have a hurt back. So we're really focusing on that and bringing that piece into the picture. Trying program after program, but not getting the results you're after. I've seen that too many times. Sign up with the 12 package session or 12 session package with Globo trainer, get 0 results, but you still got to pay them. That's what you're going to get at those type of gyms, guys. Maybe not being taken seriously because of your lack of attributes. This is big for the high school athletes. I remember when I started lifting, it was because, to be honest, I wanted to get the attention of the girls, and then it just morphed into a love of lifting. That was one of the reasons. That wasn't the only reason. But even if you're one of the alpha males and you don't have the physical attributes that maybe you wish you had, your family doesn't start to take you seriously. Your kids start to look at you as the fat guy that they're embarrassed of. So don't let that be you. Maybe you're afraid of not making the team. Okay, your career ending after high school, after college. It doesn't have to be that way. Okay, letting age get the best of you. Age will definitely change your body, but there are ways we can circumvent that. There's guys at my gym that are in their 40s, 50s that look like they're 20 years younger. And they didn't look like that when they came to the gym. They're just getting the correct nutrition, correct training, taking care of many things besides just pushing heavy weights. Again, having people disregard you because of your shitty health. You can often tell the emotional maturity of someone by their physical health status. You see somebody that's really fat, most of the time there's some emotional maturity issues going on there. And you can tell, so again, you can tell a lot by a person, by their health. Some of the things that used to make me angry, and I'm sure make you angry if you have to go to Globo Gym, is listening to Spice Girls on the radio, having to wait for the machines. You might be angry, high school athletes, college athletes, for the coach not playing you, not picking you. You might be angry that you don't have the God-given genetics. A lot of people don't have the God-given genetics. You think everybody that ever played a pro sport was God-given pure talent? Look at Larry Bird. The guy couldn't even jump over a phone book. Okay, you got to take what you have, bring up your weaknesses, and continue to build your strengths. And too many coaches overlook this, and too many trainers. It's just cookie-cutter programs. Some of your daily frustrations might be lack of results, riding the pine when you know you're better than the guy that's ahead of you, seeing the spare tire around your gut expand day after day despite you following Nutrisystem or whatever the latest fad is out there. There's a lot of flaws, and a lot of people just don't know how to apply the stuff, and a lot of it's just big companies trying to make a quick buck off you. They're trying to take advantage of you. Not getting the attention you need at your high school gym. With the new spa where I'm at, I've already had a couple of high school athletes tell me, "Jesus, this is bigger than our high school weight room." And they're trying to train 60 to 80 kids at these high school weight rooms on cookie cutter programs. it doesn't get the job done. I don't really know any serious high school athletes that aren't getting top-notch training. I mean, you're not going to really get that at the high school weight room. I'm not naming any names, but you know, I know 10 high schools within a 20-mile radius of here. Maybe one or two actually have good strength programs, but again, you can't give the kids the individual attention they need. A lot of them is, let me just try to make sure I can have the kid dragging their ass on the way out of here. That's not training somebody. That's not getting adaptation. Anybody can say, go flip a tire 10 times, run around. You know, more of these programs become more like CrossFit, which is, it's just not how you should train people. Maybe you're getting less and less time to focus on your health. The busier you get, the more successful you get, the less you can focus on your health. So you got to cut out all the distraction. You got to sift through the information, but that's where, you know, what we do at Newell Strength. Sit down with the guys and we really give them the top-notch information they need, and they don't have to think about it anymore. They know their health's going to be taken care of. You might want your youth back, some of the things you might desire the most. Now that I'm 30 years old, I still pride myself on being able to out-physically perform the 20-year-olds when I play basketball, or just kind of trying to get that feeling back in my joints of my youth. And it's one of the things that I talked about enough when we talk about health and fitness programs is getting your youth back. Maybe you want to be the athlete when it comes to your sport. That was me when I was in high school, guys. And I got there in a roundabout way, but I still got there. You might want to be admired, feared, respected. You want to feel great. And a lot of this has to do with the confidence and the vibe and energy you put off through your physical health. So basically, you probably want to turn into a superhero version of yourself. Again, you're not going to be able to do that in an environment like Globo Gym or at your high school weight room. It's not going to happen. If you surround yourself with average people in average environments, that's what you're going to be. You're going to be average. And to me, the worst thing in the world is being average. Now, a lot of people, when they come to me, if they're wishy-washy or price hunting, tell them to hit the road, because that's not the type of gym I'm at. Just give me 1 second reading my notes here, guys. You know, the guys that come to me, they know what they want, we get right after it, okay? And if you have questions about Newell Strength, I'm sure you can find testimonials on my website of the guys and the results of what they've gotten. It's been pretty amazing, actually. I had one of the alpha males tell me something funny the other day. He actually played college football too. But I know some of the Globo Gym owners in the area, they have this weird obsession with me in my gym. And I really, like I've talked about in other videos, I don't really pay attention to them, any of the other Globo gyms. I mean, it's not even my competitor, really, at all. You're talking about a different service. But he was saying, you know, at Newell Strength, there's really the family atmosphere. I mean, we have softball teams, we have outings. Everybody's there to support you. You go to Globo Gym, think about it. What's the one thing you're trying to do? You're trying to avoid the other people there. You're putting your headphones in. Even if there's no music playing, you're keeping your head down, you're keeping your hoodie on. You don't want to talk to other people at the gym. It's complete opposite. There's no family environment there. If you're at your high school weight room, you might be trying to impress the cute soccer player, girl athlete that's there. But besides that, really, you're probably pretty much annoyed the whole time you're there. It's just too crowded. You got to wait. The coach isn't showing you how to do things. So it's I can't even see how you could compare it. It's apples and oranges. But, you know, and the reason I say that is when you get to Globo Gym or the high school coaches saying, you got to train here, you got to do this. Listen to me. The only thing you should care about is your health. If you're one of the alpha males, and the only thing your coaches care about is if you're getting results and your performance improves. Trust me, I've been around enough coaches to know that. Training with 60 kids is not going to get the job done. I understand the whole team concept thing, and sometimes that's important, but even at the college, I've always been for smaller groups training. Then you can really give them the individual attention. You're not building a lot of team camaraderie when there's 60 guys in there. Then you're just getting frustrated. I'm not the man that for the man that's trying to be frugal on their health. I know there's a retro fitness coming in here. Good for them. They'll give people another alternative. But the type of person that's only willing, or maybe they already have the knowledge, but the type of person that's only willing to spend $20 a month on their health, that kind of says a lot about it. But they're the same type of people that'll go out to the bar and spend $200 on a Friday night. And the same type of guy that'll go to the bar and talk about the gym, but at the gym they're talking about what happened at the bar last night. So those type of guys don't really cut it at my gym. You have the bigger corporate athletic performance facilities in my area. And here's a little secret about them guys. Yeah, the doctors will push those places to you. Nice people over there, I know a lot of them, but you're not getting the expertise you need. They're limited because of liability reasons. They can't do a lot of the stuff I can do at my gym because the doctors say they're unsafe. Now, what the hell does the doctor know about training? I don't know. Most of them don't know anything. So they're very limited by that. And then at some of the other athletic speed, strength places up here, you're getting guys that are former college football players as strength coaches. Now, here's the problem with that, and I've always said this. These guys were so God-gifted with talent that they never had to work really hard to get the results. So they think with work on them is going to work on you, and that's not the case. Most former really highly skilled athletes make shitty coaches. You see it in the NBA. There's a reason Magic and Larry couldn't really coach. You see it with Michael Jordan running the Charlotte Bobcats. They don't understand that not everybody gets it as easy as them. So those are the drawbacks of those places, and I just don't really see why somebody would want to train at one of those places. I mean, they're big money machines, but they're after your buck. Okay. Most people that try to throw stuff at you for your health aren't going to get your attention. And at Newell Strength, I kind of run it with the opposite approach, kind of like an FU approach to people that don't want to be a part of it, because I've already got a booked roster, booked membership, and we're all really friends now at the place. I have openings here and there, but I can afford, and with the way I have things set up, to take who I want and just not allow the people that I don't want in the gym. If somebody's a problem, they get booted. It's not, you got to, you're out. You got to have the right attitude. And I'll take the men at my gym against any men at any Globo gym. Just the other night we were doing body fat with 4 of the guys over there for a session. 4 guys out of that session alone had 9% or less body fat. You could go to any Globo gym and where there's 1,000 guys, 1,000 members, and not find 4 people with 9% or less body fat. So I'll take my guys and line them up against anybody any day of the week. I'll also take my athletes against any high school weight room athletes or the private facility athletes and whoop them up and down the field all day long. And that's a true test. And I know because a lot of my athletes have been to those other places and they come to mine and their mind is just blown. Performance improves. That's all I'm after. Even at the high school weight rooms, I know some of my athletes went back there after training with me through the off season and have ranked, one of them ranked first out of 75 kids in the program as far as strength. One of them ranked 4th. And they've come from my program. So I guess that's the rant for this year. I mean, it's cool to reflect back and think that was a year ago that I did the other one. But if you think you might have what it takes to be a member at Newell Strength, you can reach out to me. That's not why I did this, but I'm always looking for a couple more key guys, key athletes to place into the program at Newell Strength. But if not, I hope you enjoyed the rant and at least it gave you something to think about. And think about your health, guys. Think about your performance. There's always a better way to do it. Peace out.